And we're back. Back to the waiting game, that is. So I went ahead and took off, I'm not sure if you can see it, maybe get it in the sun, the rear upper control arm. It does look a little bit bent. No local auto parts store near me has one in stock, so I can't compare it. But I did go ahead and order the adjustable upper camber kit, just due to the price, you know, it's a few bucks more. Might as well have the option if I ever wanted to adjust the camber in the future. If I do alter the suspension, coilovers probably. So yeah, back to the waiting game. Again, probably 2 to 3 days, bought them on Amazon. For the most part, been pretty reliable delivery, so we'll go ahead and wait and see. In the meantime, I am going to try and just, I'm not sure, pull on this, see if I can straighten it. Not sure if there's any damage right here at this joint where that bushing is, or if I should probably go ahead and replace that bushing. It does look a little wore out, but I'd hate to keep throwing money at it if that's not going to be the issue. So stay tuned, wait for some parts, and hopefully we'll be cruising by the end of summer. So like I mentioned, we might be doing some backyard auto body later. We got the car on the left side chained up to the Denali here, act as a weight. Got it chained up, wrapped around down there, and then we're gonna go ahead and run another chain from the bent side. Got it hooked around, chained up around the pintle hitch so it won't slip off, and we're gonna give her some slow, steady pressure to try to bend. If there is anything bent, I don't know what it would be. Potentially right in here, or even up here at this joint. Try to bend it back into place. Again, I guess the worst that can happen is what, these bushings up in here. You can see them. I'm already planning on replacing those, so if those blow out, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and see how this turns out. Looks like Spud decided to join us. Hey, go. Take number 2. The reason I chose to take the tire off when I did this is because I couldn't get a clean drag in line with an angle with the other truck there, and I didn't want to exactly hook a chain up to a tire or a wheel, scratch the crap out of it. I don't think a strap would have been the best option either, but honestly it looks like, I don't want to jinx it, maybe a tad better. Not sure. We're gonna go ahead and wait till our camber arms get here to put everything back on and hope for the best. Well, Prime Day got me. Couldn't pass up the interior cabin air filters or these new gas struts for the hatchback. You know, car's not even running and driving, and here I am buying unnecessary parts. I think they call that the putting the cart before the horse. I believe that's the saying. Oh well, things that have to get done and make my life easier and smell better. Well, I guess it was a good idea to buy these cabin air filters after all. Got some pine needles in there, and they're a little bit dusty. So, while we're waiting for parts, I was back to the drawing board here, aka this little notebook, trying to draw out this area in here as best I could to cut a piece of wood. I think I'm going to go 1/4 inch plywood, just enough, I don't know, structure, I guess, rigidity, to have a couple bags of groceries back here. I think I'm just gonna have it like kind of come down this way, kind of ignore that. It looks like right here there's like a natural lip that it might sit in, and then to the best the best of my cutting abilities, I'm not a craftsman, try to, you know, contour that back up here, contour this as well, and it should sit flush up against here. I see it's already wired for a sub and amp. I actually have one sitting on a shelf inside, so once we get this cut, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the sub and amp in, and stay tuned to watch my embarrassing wood skills. So this is the board we're going to use. It's actually a chipboard. It's a exterior kind of siding, kind of hardy for what it is. Not super thick, but thick enough to, you know, I can't bend it. So we already got it cut down to the base square here. What do we got? 28, 28, should be 38, 38. All right, now the fun part of trying to trace out this little drawing I did here onto the actual chipboard, and then trying to use a Dremel or a skill saw, jigsaw, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I think that's it. It looks just like it. I'm sure we'll be back probably 10, 12, 13 times to cut some more off, but for the most part, looks just like the picture. I wish I would have took a before picture, or at least what the back hatch looks like, so I have a reference point while I'm here at work. But let's go ahead and take it home and see if it'll fit. Alright, I got the board cut. Let me go ahead and open the hatch here with the new spring shocks installed. It actually fits a lot better than I thought it was going to. So up here, I did want a little bit of gap all the way around. I didn't want it exactly riding on the plastic. So I am gonna take it, kind of trace out these corners a little bit better. Same with down here. But otherwise, overall good fit, should be sturdy. Get my sub in. Got the board cut, took 2 tries, but it's good to go now. Got the carpet in, got it mounted up here with those little pop-in rivet screw looking things. Went ahead and installed the sub because why not? And it's dirty again, so I'm gonna need to vacuum everything just because I'm kind of anal about that. But anyways, now for the surprise that I've been waiting to show everyone. Here it is, K24 A1. I know, not the most desirable K24. It's out of a 2002 CRV. It had about 200K on it. It's a complete long block though, so I mean, literally I have parts galore. So this might be the winter project. I'd like to clean it up. I'm not quite sure. I have not done any research at all on the exact, you know, way to build these, what's going to be my most reliable option if I want to throw some boost at it. So if you guys have any ideas, again, I'm on a budget here, not trying to spend thousands of dollars on that Honda. You know, if it was clean, maybe, but just looking for something fun. So again, any ideas, feel free to drop some feedback down below. And again, this will be a winter project. We'll go ahead and pull it in the shop and get it tore apart this winter.